And let the Igla Fest to begin. Forgive me, guys. I'm gonna pour a little coffee here in a minute. We're gonna watch these guys go at it. So we got PG versus 1N today, 12v12. ESB week 1. So this is like league play. Okay, so guys are gonna be locking more than you've ever seen before. It looks like PG is trying to get official. They're kind of changing all their gamer tags to PG. I like it. I like it a lot. Like it. I like it a lot. Gonna go in at it. Here we go. The heat seeker battle is real. Gonna have to dodge back and forth. Ooh, damn that dive. Look at that dive. It's beautiful. As soon as I get coffee in me, I'll actually be able to shoutcast this the right way. Dark right. Sitting up top on elevators. Looks like 1N's gonna take an early tower cap. Pretty important for this map. But the thing about it is, with this tower, you can play it in multiple different ways. You sit up there and cap it, or you can play peekaboo, hide and go seek with elevators. Pretty fun. Wookiee's gonna get caught sleeping with Iglas down at the bottom of the tower. Right's gonna have none of that. It's gonna be shut down relatively quick. Bane up here. Surprised he's not flying a chopper, but they do have Rapture. So Rapture, I'm guessing, is cool. But Bane's gonna jump down here. Gonna get one. He's got two more up here. See if he can get them. No, the spawn's coming in. Gotta listen. Everything's coming in. He's got a man in front. Two in front. He gets one. Hawkbear's gonna go down. But your real father's gonna pick up a nice two-piece up there in elevators. I don't think anybody's gotten him yet. Hunt is real for your real father, dude. Somebody's trying to find him. Somebody's trying to find out whose father he could actually be. Proven to be everyone's father on PG, because right now he's staying alive. But Bane picks up another two-piece right back at father. And he's picking up a three-piece, actually. While Bim holding down for his team. Elko, I don't know who Elko is. Elko's, see, don't really recognize the gamer tag. I apologize. EG1 Paradise. See, with all these gamer tag changes, I feel like this is X Factor. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I mean, what kind of a cam is this? Is this real right now? Yeah, as of late, it's been some really weird spectator glitches going on every time I shoutcast these matches. I don't even know what to think. This is a great view, though. I mean, just the internals of the tank. It's just too bad that you can't see what he's actually looking at. But he does have three people in front. Underneath that bridge, the NG bomb is going to come down on him, but he does have a little bit of help from Blah. Blah turning around to try and help out his teammate here. Callouts go down. He's obviously got guys looking at him right now. They know where he is. He's got to be careful here not to get picked. Got to keep that pressure on him. Let the tank whittle those guys down. And there goes Ghost. Ghost is going to go ahead and get killed, but there's still one more here anchoring for 1N underneath this bridge. They're going to know he's there. They're going to try and find out where he is. There he is. The mark is out. And is he going to get the kill? Yes, he is. Using the AKU-12. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. A gun, slow fire rate, but it's extremely accurate, medium to long range. So, first fire on that thing, you can drop some people relatively quick. I like the weapon choice by Blah. I like it a lot. Bane's gonna go ahead and play Elevator Simulator. He likes the music in there. I believe it's a Chinese theme from Battlefield 2 on PC, Modern Combat, if I'm not mistaken. But Remy and his buddy here are going to go ahead and attack the tower, but they're going to get spotted, and the tank is going to have none of it. Well, Iglas is just going to sit here, but they have a Jeep in front. Iglas are not going to be able to take care of this Jeep. He's just going to get picked out in the open right there. There's nothing you can do, but Magnum Mustache spawning on with RPGs gets one into the Jeep. The Jeep is bailed. He's going to have a chaser. Is he going to chase his kills, though, is the question. I don't think so. There's a heavy presence here from 1N. On this flag underneath, they're gonna plan an attack on Bravo all at once. Everybody's gonna go up and bomb. It's great. Lex is just gonna be way too late to the party. He's gonna have to go up on his own. Meanwhile, the trades up top are gonna go down, and here it comes. The elevator slay is real. Can they stay alive? Another man out to the right. They're gonna anchor it. No, they're not. EG's gonna hold on to that. But lock there, and still anchoring here. Waiting to push out. Here it comes. The squad bomb is real. Each VM spawn. know what's going to happen. It looks like they're going to go ahead and maintain control, but Lex is going to get knocked out in the process. Magnum Mustache here rocking an M16. Heavy presence from PG. It's almost like they expected this to happen. Hip fire spray is real from Magnum. They got a guy coming up to the right, but they can't watch all the ways at once. Still got a couple people there. The presence. PG's really looking to get rid of these rats on this objective, but Ghost is going to go ahead and say, screw that. I'm going for a back cap. That cap's going to put a little bit of pressure on this tank. Hopefully, Legion is going to be able to take this push up right now. He needs to get up there and get some damage on, because obviously RPGs have gone out. He's got one hit out, but he is getting locked. Guided shell is not going to hit. And that, I think that's a lost opportunity right there to push up and get underneath that bridge maybe and put a little bit more pressure on that tank. But there's a heavy presence from infantry up there, so backing out is the smart decision. I probably would have made the mistake in pushing right there and just went straight for it. You know, it's the difference between why I'm a pub star and why these guys are still playing comp. They have their own back cap going on right now. PG testing. Rapture up here. He's going to go ahead and hover around these elevators, try to farm as many kills as he can. Sorry, I'm pouring my coffee. I'm trying not to spill it all over my desktop here. Stork! Interesting gamer tag. I don't know who this is either. Some new faces. Gonna get used to them. Used to their playing styles, whether or not they have a need for cheese like I do. Rat tactics. Seem to win a lot of games. And one in, gonna try and pull back into this game. They got a heavy deficit here. 230 tickets to 115. But that deficit is very easily overcome just simply holding objectives. The ticket burn is going to be enough to pull them back within the game here. By the time they get down to maybe 100 tickets, they should be, the trades, they don't die too much. They should be well within 20 tickets right here. But PG maintaining control of that tower is going to give them great field position for anybody on either of those objectives, A or C. So it's a very important objective. And as you can see, the seat switching is real. Meanwhile, we have a chopper fight up top. See if we can get into it. Spin, Big Busty Llama taking a lot of, and the Igla parachuter, he's gonna get that guy. The rat tactic is gonna get found out, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. I don't think it's gonna be enough at all. It could be. He is disabled, but he's gonna go down, and Rapture's gonna hold on just barely. That Igla, catching that Igla parachuter was one thing that kept him alive that long. Didn't have enough time to get around, and just, you know, those minis tore him apart. But without avail, here comes an Igla, but it's not going to be enough as it's going to get knocked off the tower. It seems like your real father is maintaining a presence here on top of the tower, again anchoring for his team. We're going to have to find a way to get rid of this chopper. Another chopper, but the Iglas just aren't getting a chance to get any locks, so maybe need to get off the tower and lock from a different place. Rami's going to go down as well. Meanwhile, Rapture is just farming up here, but it seems in the meantime, one end has lost their 2-cap, and now the bleed is not in their favor. It's going to be pretty tough for them. Legion holding down. This is a great spot to hold this objective for a tank. Not open. You force the infantry to come down underneath and get you. Great idea. I mean, they did put mines in front of their base for their tank. Seems as though PG has lost their tank driver, and it's a huge loss right now, because this is going to give a good amount of ground control to one end, but they don't have their back flag. So that ticket burn, Legion's going to have to work his way back there and get it. Hey Bear, going to take a break here. Hands feeling a little bit sweaty. Maybe go get a paper towel, wipe them off. Headband, got to wring it out. Already in the first round, we're having sweat dripping from monitors of these guys. Coffee is so good. Dodging an Igla. Absolutely amazing. Countermeasures working. Fantastic to see countermeasures working. Mine never work in pubs, so usually I think everybody can contest to that. There's just too many people in pubs. Maybe in Battlefield 5, if we just lower the count down, maybe like 24 on 24, I think that might solve a lot of the hit reg problems. Possible. No, not a game dev. Not yet. Not yet. One in pulling the 2-cap here late in the game. They're gonna have to hold this. If they lose this at any point, this game is over. So they're gonna have to hold this for another 130 tickets. Clicks is not going to be able to pick up Wookie right there coming down the stairs, but that's alright. He does have people there, but there goes the tank. That Abrams is now down. One end still here on this objective. They need to maintain control of this. They do have a contest, but somebody's going to have to spawn on Ghost here. Ghost frantically panicking here, trying to find out where they're at. They're going to be up top. Coming down main right now. He's got a couple in front. Dark Right's going to easily pick that one up. Paradise looking for revenge, but he's not going to get it. The trades are coming in right now. Ghost picking up a two-piece, holding it down for his team. Still got to come down main stairs. It looks like Dark Right's going to hold on over there as well. And the one end maintains their two-cap. Well played. I don't know if Rapture's going to go down there. It's a ballsy play. Wouldn't be against it, but they kind of need him in the air right now. At this point in the game, you're in a situation like this, you got to use it or lose it. It's almost better if you just don't even use the tower. Get your guys off it. You're wasting tickets up there. That's just my opinion. Don't hold those two flags. You maintain those back caps. You start losing these flags, they're going to have to bleed this down. Gotta play the ticket count. Gotta play the ticket count. We'll see if they do. One end's holding on right now. They did lose their home cap right now. They can't let PG grab that. If PG grabs that, that will be game. Need this ticket bleed. 39 tickets is plenty enough for kills and deaths, but PG is going to go ahead and take this, and I think that's going to probably seal the deal here for one end. They're going to lose this first map. By a reasonable ticket count, it's not undoable. They can easily win by that much. It's a good thing it's not up above 150. That gets you into the trouble range. One end here going to try and bomb this. PG's smart. They'll just try and stay alive. They won't try to pick any gunfights because the pressure right now is on One Nation. And Wookie with that Bay 91 has an early reload here. He's going to get help from his teammate. Bane rocking that AN94. Going to get the call out, and there it is. One more in front. He's not going to be able to get him. Clicks is going to anchor for one end. He's got a couple guys underneath. I don't know if he's going to see him. Where's that burst fire on the AK? No, it looks like an A94. It's definitely AN94. It is. And PG is going to take that back cap, and that's going to do it. That's going to bleed out the rest of the tickets for one end. They're going to have to come back next map and hold that back cap just a little bit longer to keep that ticket count closer. A little bit more pressure on PG from that. Playing extremely well there. Doing a great job holding this back flag, but they lost theirs in turn, and now we have ourselves Mexican standoff. Good game, both teams. First map goes to PG, 131-0. Take a look at the scoreboard here. It looks as though PG lost a player there. Maybe they're switching someone out. Rapture doing what he does in the chopper. I mean, it's tough to go up against a guy like that for one end, since they don't really have a dedicated chopper pilot. I don't think that's on Rapture's level. You know, they have some good pilots, but I mean, Rapture. Scout God level it's up there. It's tough to get over. It's tough to do. You know, you got to hand it to him. He's a hell of a scout pilot. You know, it's just hard to deal with Igla's locks, and you know, if you're not a competitive scout pilot, you're not used to using those minis, those tough situations, man. You get a lot of pressure, a lot of adversity coming at you, man. It's tough to deal with. I know I wouldn't be able to handle it. So props to one end for trying to deal with that. It's a tough go around for them on that map, just simply because of the scout. That scout is so game changing, especially with the seat switching. If they got rid of the seat switching, then one end probably would have had a better chance there, which honestly, I think the seat switching needs to be fixed. I think that's a little bit ridiculous. Somehow, some way, DICE needs to figure out how to get rid of that seat switching. Different loadout is cool and everything, switching to flares and the narrator, yada. I just think that the seat switching needs to be taken out. I think that would be something that needs to happen. Anyways, second map here. Second map of Siege of Shanghai. Remember, these maps are won by tickets, so even if you lose the first game or the first round of a map, you can, as long as you minimize that ticket count, man, you're good to go. Be good to go for the second map. Just you got to win by that much now. Now that puts a little bit more pressure. So obviously, when you get that ticket differential up there in the three digit area, it starts putting a little bit more pressure on you to win this next game. But then again, there are different maps. So you take your wins when you get them, take your losses when you get them. Siege of Shanghai may not be one end's map. Maybe they're waiting for the other maps. Maybe they're trying. That's what they're gonna do. They got a plan. Sometimes you can sacrifice a map. You see it on CS:GO. You see it on anything. Really anything. You see it on StarCraft. You see it on MOBAs where they pick the maps. Like, okay, well, this map, I don't really like this map. Maybe the opponent, that's his strong map, so I'm gonna vote that one out because I don't want to play against him on that map. So I mean, give or take. A little bit of strategy involved, but most of it is just really it's just team shotting. It's team stuff, man. Team stuff wins games. I'm gonna shut my mouth here for a minute. I'm gonna find a music video. Best drum and bass mix 2015, melodic, liquid, and vocal, huh? Very puzzling look on this girl's face with this picture. This is the thing. It's like, you know, every YouTube video is a hot girl. This one, not so much. Beautiful eyes, though. That was a relatively quick break there. And we're back at it. Jumping in with Big Busty Llama. Let's see what he can do against Rapture right here. Here it comes. The locks are real. The iglet's coming from the beach. From the shore. I don't know. What would you call that? I mean, was it waterfront? Called from the waterfront? A waterfront? A water? A water? A water? And he's just going to fly over the top here and just jump out. Look at that, and we're just going to do a quick little seat switch. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. 50 health, and I believe that chopper's just going to die. There it goes. Old move by one end right there with that chopper. Hopefully that thing died, and they're not going to get double team with choppers. If they get double team with choppers, that would have been a bad situation. Magnum Mustache going to go ahead and kill the lizard. Unity Nightmare. Coming out of the woodwork of that elevator, trying to pull out these lizard strats, and not going to work. PG with the head. Magnum getting shot in the back by Bane. Lex underneath, anchoring. Veteran player. Great guy. Good streamer. If you guys want to go check him out, Lex SD. He's one of the One Nation's leaders. It looks as though trigger happy here, trying to sneak up on the backside of Delta building with the elevator. Looks like elevators are in play, and looks... Oh! PG Ghoul, I don't know if Rapture sees this. He doesn't see it. This could be devastating, but I don't think it's going to be enough. He's going to float over the other side of the building. Well played by him. Well played. Legion Forever. Going to go ahead and hold this build. Hold it. What is he looking? Ah, yes. Third person. He's trying to get that extra. There's the zoom optics. See if he can get a shot here. He's just trying to see that. What is it? What is it? Got it. Horizon line. Outlined. What is the military term for it? Skyline? That's what it is. Getting skyline. He's looking for that skyline on that tank. See, I can figure stuff out. It's just, I'm a little slow. You got to give me a break. But it looks like One Hand's getting this early 3-cap here. And X Factor's going to get a pick all the way across the water on the unexpecting One End player. And here comes the elevator shenanigans. Rapture's about to go up here and get something. He's going to go up here for revenge, apparently. Something's bugging him here. We're going to go ahead and stay with him. See what happens. He's got a G18 out, so he means business. There he is. He's going to get the rat right in front of him. Sees him, but he's going to get shot in the back. A-Bear there, holding down for his team. On C, he's going to get a pick. Busty Llama going down with Elko. I just want to call him Echo. I'm just going to call him Echo. It's going to be a silent L. Trigger happy up here, gonna get an easy pick, waiting for that headshot on him, gets it. Now you're gonna maintain this back cap on PG. Gonna put PG in a tough spot here. They're down by 60 tickets. Early pressure on PG. We've seen them in the past. They struggle with early pressure. Maybe they're able to do some practices or something and handle this. Here we go, Legion underneath on A, trying to keep this back cap alive for his team and not letting PG grab it. They're very good at back capping. This could put a little bit more pressure on one end from last round, as we saw with the back cap from PG. Weren't really able to handle it. They just kept ticking away at that ticket lead. Kept narrowing it down. And here comes Mines from the right side, but Bane's gonna get his. He's gonna get spotted. Legion just gonna hold it down. Meanwhile, Lex hopping in the gunner seat. Gonna go ahead and try and get this pick here. LMG, interesting choice right there. I do like it though. It's gonna be constant suppression, constant hit markers, picking away at that health, and one end's gonna maintain that back cap, and they also have PG's home flag as well. So maintaining these two bottom flags is gonna give them a huge advantage in the ticket count here early on in the game. Looking to maximize that ticket differential, possibly pull back within and maybe win this map just by tickets right here. They gotta fight really hard for a very long time because PG still has 200 tickets left. They gotta win by 131. One end has to win by 131 tickets. The Lizard is gonna get spotted out, and that's not gonna be enough, but Darkright's gonna be there. The spray is coming in, trades are going in. Wallace is gonna wipe out one end's players there in the elevator, but no avail. There are more one end players sitting up here on top of C roof, taking the high elevator. And look on Overwatch here. They gotta know it's here. 5 people. The squad bomb is real. 2 to 3. Two different squads. And here we go. We got ourselves a gunfight. Got a man on the flank. Gonna get a little bit of distraction here. If they can get the rotation on him. Don't know if it's gonna happen. PG's gonna have to hold. One end's gonna get this fly cap and have spawns in here in about 1 second. And there it is. They do have it. PG's gotta be careful. They're gonna need a squad up here to deal with this. Ghost on the flank here is gonna get another pick. And there goes PG. Gonna go down, but the squad bomb in the elevator is still alive. Is he gonna be able to come out here and get the pick? Wallace does, but he's gonna go down with A-Bear. The rush is too much, and they couldn't handle it. And here is one end, the majority cap right now, still bleeding out those tickets. Trying to keep Rapture in his base. They gotta keep him out of the game because he was the difference last game. If they can keep him in his base and get him out of there, stop letting him drop people off, they're gonna have themselves a good strategy to win this game. Meanwhile, PG pushing out of their base. They still have guys on their back cap. I don't know if Legion, or no, not Legion, sorry, X Factor is gonna see these mines. No, they're on the roof. Somebody better take care of those mines. That could prove devastating for X Factor if he does not see those. I believe those are some serious rat mines, though. Elevator roof is full of rats. Your real father's gonna set Echo down. Don't peek at me. Look at me with those eyes. Hopeful Igla. Hopefully it goes between the buildings, but it's not going to happen. They got to get rid of these rats on the roof here. Somebody's going to have to go up top. And it looks like Croissant is going to be the chosen form of carbs to get up there. He's going to deke it. See what happens. How many times is he going to deke this elevator? How many times would you deke this elevator? It looks like he's just going to go for the one deke. The one deke. Hopefully it pays off, but PG looking pretty dim here. 263 tickets to 100, one end lead, but they're gonna try and get somebody up there, and the turn is real. Your real father was looking the other way, heard the elevator, and turns on Croissant. Bakery got the best of him, fried out all that reaction time. Unfortunate. And here it comes. Oh my goodness. I don't know if those mines are on top of the glass. I feel like those mines are on top of the glass. I don't know if they're going to work as well up there. Interesting mine placement, nevertheless. And here we have PG squad bombing the tower. They need to get these tickets down to 130, below 131 if they want to win this. And one end Stork is going to get caught flying up to the top. Not going to be enough. He's going to get picked. And here come the trades. Still a big presence here from one end, trying to contest this flag right now. There's at least 6 people here. They gotta be underneath. They're gonna be waiting. Somebody's gonna make a move. Squad leader down there just did. He's gonna get picked, and that was Sissy Chrissy. gonna get knocked down. It looks like we got Smoz and Iglas coming out. The seat switch is real for the ECM, trying to get some picks here. PG gonna have to deal with this chopper. Getting picked left and right up top here. Still got 5 people and a man underneath. Here comes the Small from Wallace. It's gonna take down Stork. Unfortunately, Stork is gonna have a string of bad luck here. Nothing's gonna go his way. Bane, meanwhile, pushing. Elevator's got 4 men in front. Katie gets 2. And it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Well, good try. Well tried. Unity gonna go ahead and try and submarine the Jeep. Hopefully he can get over there to that back cap, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. This ticket bleed's been too much for too long against PG. One end holding a majority of the objectives, maintaining a presence, really fighting for that C tower, but so is PG, dedicating a lot of people to this tower. I don't know if that's a smart idea. Gotta pull back in this game. Sometimes this is just my strategy and my philosophy on this map. If you don't use the tower, lose it. Get rid of it. Get that tank up there, play defense, and get rid of that tower. Use your tank shells, get rid of those poles. Whatever it is, because you're going to lose more tickets trying to take that tower back than you are if you just focus on getting that down. Another tank is going to spawn on Bravo here. If you take that tower down, the tank spawns. It's an extra tank. If I'm not mistaken, another tank does spawn. It could be 2 tanks to 1. You could maintain a majority of the cap and put a lot of pressure on the other team. One end could crumble from that. I still have yet to see it in an actual pub. I think it's only happened once. That was back when I played for EXP. We only did that once. Got 2 tanks to their 1. Not 100% sure on it. Memory is a little rusty. It's been a while since I've played Conquest Small. But PG here got a 2 cap. They did get their home flag back. And Echo over here getting trigger happy. The rat has been found, and it looks like they're going to go ahead and start taking this back, but that's only because a 3rd man spawned in. So there are multiple people here. They're underneath. All this looking for it. It's not going to happen. The squad bomb is real. They're going to get the surround on these rats. I don't know if they're going to be able to exterminate them, though. Parachuters are coming in. Law's going to go ahead and anchor up here, and it looks like one end's going to maintain control of this cap. They are. They did not wipe them. Got to get a stack here from PG. The tank's going to push in. Here it comes. RPG's in the back. Yeah, the tank's going to push as well. I don't think he's going to see this. He doesn't. Legion with a great push with his team right there. Taking advantage of the situation. Great shot. That is how you play the tank right there. It's a great move. Great team play by all. But he has a roadblock behind him. It is a teammate in a Jeep trying to force him into the action. But I don't think he wants any of that. Your real father with the Iglas. M4s. The M16 A4s are real today with an easy 2-piece. Great play right there. He's going to have man in front. See if he can get a pick. He's got another one parachuting down. Is he going to get him? Yes, he is. He's got a 3-piece right here. He's on a little spree. He's just anchoring for his team right now, making sure he continues to have pressure on that back flag against PG. But PG getting a double cap right here. They do have a little bit of time to knock this down. One end's gonna have to get rid of that double cap if they want to win this map by tickets. Remember, we're not playing to 0 tickets here. We're playing to 131. One end getting kind of close there at 180. They're gonna have to get some flags back. Is it gonna happen? There's still 43 tickets left for PG here. They can whittle this down and get below 130. So time, the clock is ticking right here for one end. They're gonna have to maintain a majority of the cap, but it's not happening. PG putting up a huge contest on Bravo. But in the meantime, they are losing Charlie, and this could prove fatal right here if they do not get someone on a back cap on one end, or if they don't wipe it. Meanwhile, one end's getting this back. He just misses a small on the chopper. Rapture getting away with one right there. Just got lucky. One end getting a triple cap. That's going to seal the deal right there. Not going to be enough time to cap a flag and get those tickets back down to 131, and one end is going to win this map by tickets. I don't know if he sees the mines behind him, does he? He just drives right by him. Interesting spot for mines. The thing about mines is they're not motion sensed. So you're going to have to put them right in the middle of the road and hopefully somebody hits them. This triple cap is going to go ahead and bleed this out. And one end is going to take the first map 1-0. They win by 35 tickets. Unless I did my math wrong. 31 once again. Yeah, I did do my math wrong, didn't I? It's 130, 36 tickets. It'd be 36. Good math. Legion holding down 10-0 in the tank, anchoring for his team, playing great defense. PG got the best of them there. They got the best of PG there simply with the early back cap. Put a lot of pressure on PG. And that early pressure on PG really mounted up, and they just allowed it to happen for too long, and that's what cost them that map. Having those tickets get bled out that far and you lose that much of a lead, it's going to cause you a lot of problems as a comp team. You know, especially when you're trying to fight back into a map. They did a great job. They bounced back late in the game. They got a late double cap on one end, but it wasn't going to be enough because they just holding those two objectives. Holding Bravo on Siege of Shanghai is one of the hardest things to do. You know, it's almost better, in my opinion, to split up your team 6 and 6 A and B or A and C objectives and just put a huge amount of pressure. Let them have the tower. Use your chopper low, stay below radar, use the buildings, just try and maintain, get some communication out, find out where their chopper is, when he's going to push, and just keep him low. If he stays up top, he stays up top. You know, I mean, not much you can do. It's just a tough map to play. With that building being there, you got to use it or lose it, in my opinion. But we're going to hop into the next server here, and we'll jump right back into it. Alrighty, here we go. Going into map number 2. Just gonna be throwing polls up every now and then, guys. So if you could, just go ahead and feel free to vote. Everything will pop up on the screen. Really want to use this caster. If you guys don't know about it, it's fantastic. And we have ourselves a scout duel in the middle of the hotel on this fine resort. You can book your tickets at Expedia.com. If you use the code Tato, you'll get a 10% discount on your room stay at Hainan Resort, as well as a better hit registration for 5 pub games. Anyways, back to the game here. We have Blah outside on the beach, looking to rat out, get rid of this chopper early, and there is a kill. Blah is going to go ahead and take out Trigger Happy, and the scout is down, and Rapture is free to roam throughout the country. And here we are with the LEV gameplay. I love LEVs. Absolutely love them now. Tow missiles are like disease. You get addicted really fast. What's going on here? Gonna get rid of the mark. He's gonna have a guy in front. There we do. They do have the LEV fight coming in right here. Unity. Looks like somebody's gonna go ahead and take the... Oh baby, looks like we have ourselves a Doge fight. The attack jet completely forgot. Let's go ahead and check out these guys' loadouts. Apparently nothing is on this jet. I don't know how you win a jet fight with nothing on it, but it looks like cannons are still going to be here, and there's Mentu is going to be in this. Ooh, that's going to be a tough dogfight. And the jet ram is real, and we got ourselves the first J ram of the day. Fui would be proud. Fantastic. We got ourselves a 0-0 dogfight competition right now. Jet ram wins again. Jet ram 1, pilot 0. I don't know if anybody's ever beat the jet ram before, but it is pretty hard. Stork minding his own business, watching that stairwell, making sure nobody's going to come up. He is going to contest that flag for quite a long time if nobody's going to get him off it, though. Could prove problems for PG here early. Again, one end, going for that back cap. But PG fighting for Bravo right now. The trades inside are real. A little bit of lag here. Got a man in front. Is he going to be able to get him? He's going to hold his fire here. Maybe, might get a pick, might not. But Dark Right, always seeing him anchoring for his team. He's going to run the green laser sight on his 16 right here. See what happens. PG's going to go ahead and take this early 2-cap, start this bleed early, like they did the first round of Siege of Shanghai. Dark Right anchoring, getting his teammate in there, but it looks like PG's going to go ahead and get a surround here probably pretty soon. They're going to find out eventually. It's going to depend. Parachute's going to go out. Here come the shots. The trades, the call-outs are going to go out right here. They got to know they're up top. Ghost up here. He's going to have a man in front. He's going to get shot in the back by Wallace. Not going to be much he can do. He got pinched there. Sarua moving in as well. He's going to watch this back. Watch the back. Magnum and Dark Right who are anchoring for their team. Trying to get a couple picks. Maybe whittle this down. And in the process, almost tossing all those baby med packs. Almost misses the guy. Almost doesn't do his job. That was close. Good pickup though. Quinny here. Another new player I'm not used to seeing. It's good to see all these new players coming out of the woodwork. Getting out of that pub life and starting into these competitive matches. Close competitive matches. The only way to get better is to play against people who are better than you. Sometimes you got to take an ass whooping to start dealing one out. And Aver here. Got a surround here. He throws a couple shots downrange. He does get Wallace eventually. Hit registration is going to allow him to get it, but the nade in front. They know he's there. The call out is there. He's going to go ahead and hide in the elevators here and see what happens. He's probably going to get a surround, but meanwhile, Legion is going to be in the base trying to tow missile something maybe. Here come the locks in. Big busty llama, but he is below radar, so it is going to help him. But it looks like PG is going to have air superiority. No, they don't. Jets are flying back and forth. Wookiee pushing up here on Charlie. It's a bold move with the LAV and could prove devastating for one end if they don't get some shots fired on this guy. He's going to be there for a while, but the Levolution effects are going to pin Wookiee up against the building. The railing's going to hold him hostage until further notice. And it's going to have to cost him that LAV, but they might as well sit in it and hopefully they can keep it alive. But this is an unfortunate turn of events, and there it goes. It releases him. What a nice railing, man. It's so nice. Normally when that happens to me, my tank just dies. Like, I don't get the chance to live. Wookiee, gods are looking down on you today. Smaw's gonna come out, gonna get the pick, and the trade is gonna be real. Stork with a 2-piece before he goes down. It's a good trade, but it looks like the chopper is gonna go down as well. for one end. They're not going to have a chopper here, and Rapture's going to, again, has air superiority. He's got the heat seekers out. I don't understand why, but he's going to get locked by Iglas here constantly. Using that hotel the wise way, just going to keep blocking Iglas with it. More Iglas coming out. He's going to have to ECM, switch to flares. There it is. Chopper switch is real. Sissy Crizzy underneath there. Meanwhile, Dark Right with the G18 suppressed, shooting Quinny in the back, but he's going to get picked himself. Dave Eric's going to have to anchor here. He's got a couple squad mates. They're going to play a contest on this objective. They're going to try and hold it. This is a really close game right now. Smaw's going out, trying to do some area damage to this infantry. Hopefully they can turn it for the good, but it looks like PG is going to have a presence here that one end's going to really have to deal with. They have an LAV as well, pushing up underneath, and they're going to have a surround here. One end's going to have to play this carefully. Well, Legion's getting stuck on a flag from that attack jet. It's going to continue pelting him until he submits, but it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a lot of passes going in. Surprised there's no JDAMs being used. Real devastating factor here in competitive gameplay. If you haven't seen it, oh no, Blah's going to come up on the back of Dark Right, but Ghost is right there to help him. Going to neutralize that, maintain the anchor for one end. They're going to hold this contest, and it's going to happen. They're losing this flag. PG's going to have to find a way to get rid of these rats, but it's not going to be easy. This is a veteran infantry squad you have here anchoring on this objective. Shots going out on Wookiees. Got to be careful here. Can't get mobility hit, but he is getting a huge amount of kills right here. Just picks up a two-piece. Now the pressure is real. Ghost, one other player for one end, are the only ones here. He's going to get pushed in the front. He's going to go ahead and wipe out Bim. Bim B is going to get him, and then also Lexus D picking up right there. Can they get Echo? They do. Surreal there. Now we have 4 people. The LAV is pushed up as well. Man behind. Gonna try and get a pick here. Ace 23 from Blah. But it's not going to be enough. One end still going to maintain this cap, and they have an LAV help up here on C. It's going to help them on Bravo. Excuse me. On Bravo, they're going to help a huge amount. But it looks like Triggers, the rat, is going to get found out, and the trap is real, but one end still maintaining a huge presence. Seems that PG's having a huge amount of trouble this game and last game as well, getting rid of the anchors for one end. One end playing this extremely smart. Lex is going to get a revive here. Maybe, maybe not. The game's going to tell him no, he can't. Big Busty Llama's going to get found out, but can he get his heels down? No, he can't. The Bantan coming in for an airstrike. Rocket Pods, he's going to ECM out and go below radar. Get out of there. But one in here pushing up on Bravo as well during this back cap, keeping the pressure on PG, keeping them on their heels. Right now, we're going to have to see something from PG. They're going to have to come out and put up a huge front on this map, possibly get around. You have a rib boat going around the back. Meanwhile, while all the Iglas are out, take advantage of that low amount of SMAs, low amount of RPGs. Get your guys to the back objective. LAV's pushed up. Get some mines down here. We could see ourselves change. One end trying to pull back in this game. They're only down by 50 tickets, but it might get bigger here. Bane and his squad, not his squad, on the back cap there, and I don't know if one end's going to be able to deal with this. Magnum Mustache gets picked by Blah. Here comes the contest from Sarua. He's going to go down. He's got a man in front. Can they get him? Nope, but Blah's going to maintain control. He's got another one pushing him, but the LAV's going to pick him. That's going to be it for PG on Bravo. But here we are. PG has a double cap on one end. They're going to go ahead and keep this ticket bleed going. This LAV is going to charge in. Better watch out for mines. No mines were placed down. I don't know if that's a smart decision, but hold on. Oh my Lanta. The amount of explosives on that bridge is unreal. I don't know if you need to dedicate 6 explosives, but they're going to make sure that Legion dies. They're going to make sure of it. Meanwhile, Bane got a couple behind him. Can he get the picks he needs? He does. He gets 2. Magnum going down. Got a guy pushing the right, but he has help from a teammate. The LAV's here as well. Got the surround. And that's unfortunate for Dark Right. He was just completely outnumbered. Gets murdered out in the jungle. That's unfortunate for him. Rip Dark Right. Forever be remembered. Division 1 anchor. PG still here with a double cap on one end. One end's got to be careful. The C switch is real, and that's going to go ahead and negate all those Iglas. One end here is getting wiped off their Bravo objective, where they're going to need to grab something. This ticket bleed is real at the moment. They're going to be below 3. Oh, it's going to be a 3-digit lead here momentarily. But Here we go. Like I said, here comes the double cap. The CNA cap right now is going to come in from one end. PG, again, getting a lot of pressure put on them, but they're handling it well. They're making a comeback, making an adjustment from the last map of Siege Shanghai last round. They're handling the pressure quite well from one end. Putting it on them here late in the game. Gonna have to, has a man in front there. Does get the spot, but the jump, the Hoi is real. Here comes the duel. Can it happen? The LTRT is not gonna be enough. Is he gonna stay alive? Dark Right is still alive underneath the stairs. He's got number 2. He's gonna make a coming down from the top, but it's not gonna be enough. Wallace is gonna go ahead and get rid of that. And here we are. And there goes that whole cam. Looks like One Paradise is, looks like he's doing a little bit of showing off. He did just wiggle on Mentu. The shit talking has begun in the jet. Mentu is probably getting locked by Iglas right there. I'm surprised nobody's really looking up and doing anything, but it looks like they're just gonna maintain. I don't know who One Paradise is. I don't know who it is. It could be X Factor. I don't think it is. I don't know who it is. I'll get a confirmation later in the game, but all these different name changes. But it looks like Mentu's might be a little bit rusty. He is an extremely good jet pilot, but when you do not continue to practice, you do get a little bit rusty. Your speed control might be off by 1 or 2 miles per hour, and that can be the difference in the dogfight right there. But here comes the one-end chopper out of nowhere, going and leveling that Igla real quick. Bim's like, I've had enough of this. I am out. I cannot do anything. I'm a medic. A med kit. Settle down for a minute. And one end here, trying to hold on for dear life as this game is starting to come to a close, but it's not over yet. It is not over yet. Plenty of tickets left here for one end to contest this. If they can hold this 2 cap, they can pull within a close amount of tickets. The idea here is to get that ticket count of PG as low as possible and win the next round by tickets. That is the idea. You don't have to win the map. The idea is tickets. You gotta get those tickets down. But PG again countering with this back cap. Somebody's gonna have to get over there. Trigger Happy, I think he spots those mines. No, he's gonna be up top here. He's gonna go for the infantry instead. Going for a hip fire. Is he gonna get it? No, he's not. He's gonna miss. Possibly got a hit marker with an area damage, but it's not gonna be enough to do anything. He's gonna sit up there, possibly contest it. PG with a full squad on the back cap now, getting this back. And this two flag bleed is gonna do it for one end. They're not gonna be able to come back from this. Most likely gonna see about 130 tickets here. That's gonna be game. Another 130 ticket lead for PG, but as we saw last game, one end overcame that and won the map by tickets. So this is not over yet. PG, a good first map win, coming out, getting it done early. Now they're gonna have to maintain this lead. Can they keep one end from winning the second map? That is the question. Getting awfully ballsy, and here come the Iglas. It's just too many Iglas on the chopper. There's nothing that chopper could do, and that's gonna do it. 136 tickets to 0. That's gonna be the ticket count to beat for one end. Got their work cut out for him. Mentu's got to get up in the air and knock down that jet. If he does, oh, it's going to be good. But it looks like Mentu really was having a lot of trouble, possibly with locks on there. Possibly getting mobility hit, and that might be why One Paradise was able to take him down so many times. It's because of those locks. Can't negate it out because, you know, dogfighting, they're not going to have a real even dogfight. Because as soon as that ECM gets called out, he used his ECM, everybody's going to stare to the sky with Iglas, and that's going to change your dogfight, and one switch could be the end of you in a dogfight with high caliber pilots. You can't make those sort of mistakes. I make those mistakes all the time when I dogfight. I just don't know what I'm doing to begin with. So that's where we're at. On to map 2. Alright, we're gonna jump back into it. Get rid of that scoreboard real quick. Jumping in with Echo on the rib squad, bro. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and cap A. And here comes the chopper fight, and Rapture's just gonna go ahead and easily take that with that hit with that mobility. It's nearly impossible to contest him when your mobility hit. Gotta have your aim. And here comes the locks from Mentu. Mentu's probably gonna get hit. Now Mentu wins this one. He's gonna stay alive, and there goes the static AA. He's gonna go ahead and claim a life. It looks like One Paradise is getting a little bit of battlefield karma from that wiggle he's doing on Mentu. He's gonna go ahead and get shot down in his deployment. A little bit too cocky. Sissy Chrissy's gonna trade Magnum Mustache. He's gonna go ahead and go down, and there goes PG's contest on Bravo. A little bit wiped there, and here comes some eggless PG Ghoul. Everybody's gonna go ahead and try to take down Mentu right there. Not gonna happen. He's gonna go ahead and ECM away. Meanwhile, the tow missiles trying to bring down this building, maybe. Maybe this is a new strategy. Bring down the sides of the building. Make that building a little bit smaller. More angles for Iglas after that. PG Chrissy here. Squad 1 in PG making a pretty heavy presence here on Bravo, but they're not capping it just yet. Now they're starting to burn. Get himself another angle here. Smart play. Always use the map to your advantage. Gonna wait to see if anybody pushes. Not gonna happen. Igla's going to go ahead and take out Rapture. No chopper support for PG for the time being, and One Inch chopper is going to be up relatively shortly. Here comes Sissy Chrissy. He's going to over-aim, and he's going to overreact and get picked. But is the revive going to come down? It does. They just jump past him. I don't think anybody noticed Rapture spawn in. They didn't even notice he was there. He's in between all these one-end players. Nobody knows he's here. Knows a guy coming in from front. G18 is going to go down, but Dark Right's going to get a double on Chrissy and Ghoul right there. They're both going to get knocked out, but Waz down here anchoring, and they are going to maintain cap of Bravo. And they got themselves the middle objective here. Going to get a little bit easier to contest both flags at this point, and the Iglas are real coming out on One End's Little Bird. They're going to keep that thing in its spawn, and hopefully we won't have to deal with it. But here comes the attack jet strafe from Mentu. Going to ECM out. It's going to get locked by Iglas, trying to keep that jet off of his boys. Got to keep Mentu off of that LAV. Keep that LAV alive. But One End right now pulling out a huge amount of pressure on PG super early in this game. Going for a triple cap. PG's got to get back on the objective, and the dogfight might be coming in here. Heat Seekers, Belt Feeder, ECM Jammer. We're going for the team plays here. He's going to go for a lock on Big Busty Llama. Got to be careful, though. Might see ourselves a below radar snake. He's not careful here. Don't know where Mentu is. Here he comes. ECM out. He's going to look for chopper help here. He's going to get it too. He's going to fly back to the base. Fly back. That chopper is going to help him with those Iglas. Possibly get a mobility hit on that jet. We'll see here momentarily. It looks like they're just going to have a bit of a standoff. See who over anticipates first. Who's going to overextend themselves over the side of the map, get hit by an Igla. That's going to decide this dogfight. But it's like One End here taking an early 28 ticket lead. All objectives are flashing, so we have a lot of mixed communication, mixed contests going on here. Rapture's going to get taken out. He's going to get tow missiled by the LAV. Unfortunate. Great shot by Legion. Got to hand it to him. Those tow missiles do come in handy when they connect. But One End getting a double cap here, still having it. They do have somebody on their back flag. If they're not careful, they could get surrounded here at Bravo. They don't need that to happen. Ghost got a few guys in front. PG making a huge push here towards Bravo building. See what happens. Where are they going to get? Coming in from pool right now. See if we can get back up in the action. Magnum Mustache got a couple guys in front. He's going to get a little bit of grenade spam here, possibly a little bit of suppression. Gonna get some guy pushing. Does he get him? Yes, he does. Bim is gonna get caught pushing. He's got a man to his left. He's gonna see him. No, he doesn't. Mustache trying to make a mad dash over there, but he cannot get over the fallen tree. Good thing it wasn't the limbo. Could have been clotheslined. Would have been devastating. Gotta get neck surgery, and then you gotta go to physical therapy. Gotta wear a neck brace while you're playing Battlefield. Nobody likes that. It's just terrible. PG making a huge push with infantry on this objective. One end is going to lose this flag really fast if they do not react. They could possibly just let them have it and take the back flag from them. Looks like there's a couple guys. The squad bomb is real. Dark right sitting his usual spot up top in the lobby. He's going to get a double right there, and Chaggy is going to get one as well. PG Rizik is still alive though. He's got a couple up top. He's going to anchor here. He's going to have a man pushing, but the lizard strat is not going to be enough. Magnum Mustache with a couple more in front. Can he get the picks he needs? Yes, he does. He gets it. Double and Remy coming in there with a little bit of help, and one end's going to maintain control of this flag. Great team play right there. Way to anchor. Squad bombs are real, and the team shot just proved fatal. Here come the pancakes. The pancakes are going out. They're trying to keep Legion off these objectives, as he was doing a lot last game, and oh, here he comes with his squad behind him. They're going to make a huge push. This is a huge attempt right here, trying to take this Bravo flag back. Got a couple guys on the flank. I don't know if they see these mines. They're going to sit here and hide for a minute. Get a little bit of strategy. Here come the RPGs. The RPG bombs are real, but the infantry's pushing up here. Gotta absorb a little bit of damage and get the distraction. Zig up here, but they are getting wiped. A-Bear with the two-piece on PG. It's gonna wipe two good players, Quinny and Bane. Both knocked down. They're down to 3 people contesting this. And they push up again. The mines are spotted. Pancakes are not gonna hit, but PG down to an early 80 ticket deficit here. They do have a good stack coming up, but they have a man spawning on the flank. Ramy is and Mustache are gonna get a two-piece there. 2 people are gonna get knocked down. Rizik, meanwhile, trying to help out his buddy in the jet. Not gonna happen. The Igla is gonna come back in. Is it gonna hit him? It does. There is the Igla kill by Rizik on mid 2. That's gonna prove huge air superiority for PG. That helps a huge amount. Those Iglas just hold the lock. An extra time there, not like Stingers. That's probably why you like to use Iglas. But PG here, getting a cap on Bravo. Looks like they wiped one end. Elko with a 3-piece on Mustache, Chaggy, and Ghost. All of them going down here. He's going to still sit here. Looking at the back. He's got a couple in front. 3 or 4 in front. I don't know if he sees them. He's going to get picked. And Dark Right again with his squad in the backside right here. LEV shots coming in. People are going to start getting picked. PG's got to be careful. They cannot lose a lot of infantry here, because one end's going to move in relatively quick. They got to hold and get picks. They got to defend this objective and keep from getting surrounded. Got to hold it for a little bit longer. Get Wookiee. Now they got the back cap coming in right here. Man on the tow missile. Don't know if the call out's going to go down. Here come the Iglas out on the chopper, putting early pressure on the home flag. Don't know if that chopper knows. Looks like not much is going to go on. There it is. Now he knows. The tow missile knows. Now we have ourselves a duel, and it's not going to happen. Stork's a little bit late to the party on that one. He's going to get picked off, but PG looking at a triple cap here. Going to pull back within this. One end looking in a very, very difficult spot. Meanwhile, here comes the strafe. Doing a little bit of damage. That attack jet. A little tickle here and there. Get him to use the AP, and he's going to come back. PG Rizik here. Pulling down on Charlie. Or Bravo. I think it is Charlie. I'm so used to pubs. Not much contesting going on. One end still trying to fight for this back flag. I don't know if they're going to be able to get it. Do they wipe everybody? They might have. I think they finally got control of it. They're going to need to squad bomb it, but they do have people in the pool. Gonna push up here. Man in front. The Igla trades are real. They got a man in front. See if Lusty Llama going for the LTRT is going to get the man in front. Gonna go down. The Bravo contest is now started. Here comes the burn. Can they maintain it? Can they get this burn back in their favor? One end needs this ticket lead. Remember, they need a 136 ticket lead here to win this game, which means they're already coming down to it. 149 tickets. They only have 13. Now they have 12 tickets to spare to win this game. PG might take this simply by tickets right here. That's what they're fighting for. A huge presence from PG, but one end does get the cap back. Not losing too many tickets. PG Rizik, again, he's getting drilled by this LEV. Legion is just demolishing one end. Sorry, demolishing PG there on that flag. Meanwhile, on the outside, they are contesting in a rat spot. The rat strats are real. Here comes Raptor coming in to contest and help get some picks here. Gotta stop him. He's gonna have guys in pool. He's gonna get one. He's got another one. Can he get the second one? That's probably going to be an easy pick for him. Yep, there it is. There's 2. One end getting whittled down here. Not a whole lot of reinforcements. Meanwhile, Stork on the tow missile doing a lot of damage for his team right there. And Legion's going to go ahead and take down the other LAV. It's going to give one end a huge advantage on the ground if Men2 can maintain air superiority. If Mentu can clutch it right here and stay alive in the jet. Sissy Chrissy, I like the weapon choice. The MX4 is a really decent weapon. PG's going to go ahead and get that double cap, and here it is. That's going to be enough to win this map. 136 tickets and now 135. And that's going to be the map. But we are still going to play this out. Lex going to this back cap. PG reversing the pressure on one end. It's proving fatal right now. One end getting a taste of their own medicine. Getting a taste of their own medicine. I'm sorry. PG, maybe I'm mistaken. One in, one last map. PG needs a win. PG's not going to get it this map. Maybe I'm mistaken. I think I got it confused. I believe PG lost this map no matter what because they are below the ticket limit. So, still a good map win. Great. Bouncing back. I don't really know. I can't remember. I need to eat some food or something. Sometimes I just lose my mind, you know? All the things I miss my mind the most. And two, coming out with the Iglas, not in the jet anymore, but he's trying to help out on the team. Let's see if PG can pull this out. Meanwhile, A-Bear and Magnum Mustache going for this back cap. They need this right here. If they can get some mines down possibly to contest this LAV, that'd be even better. Hopefully not all of them are running repair tools, because if they're not repairing, this is some sort of glitch right there. There you go. Get up out of the water. Soak those boots. Get those things dry. Get back to playing some Battlefield. Igla coming in. Got to be careful. Is it going to mobility hit him? No, it's not. It's going to dodge him. So lucky. So lucky. Normally on those strafes, it's just going to hit you straight through ECM. But Legion Forever got a man to the right. One in with a late double cap here, contesting the flags, getting that ticket burn reversed. They're going to pull a lead here real early. Can he get the pick at long range? No, he's not going to get it. Suppressing fire is still going to go. Shaggy, meanwhile, one in trying to hold on to this back flag so they can get that ticket burn back in their favor. But there goes the building. The building collapses, and a couple one-in players are going to die with it. Magnum Mustache is one of them. Shaggy still here. LAV has presence. Switched to Zuni's. Shaggy with a good pick on Sissy Chrissy. But now they have vehicles to deal with in infantry. Meanwhile, Big Busty Llama is coming over here to help out his teammate. And Heatseeker is going out. He's going to have to ECM back to the base. That's going to give Mentu enough time possibly to get on a 6 and get a good burst to the back of that jet. See what happens. Watch the kill feed closely. Unity Nightmare getting a pick with that AK-5 seat. Nope, never mind. Sissy Chrissy's going to go ahead and take care of that. PG maintaining that back cap, maintaining their ticket bleed, and now they're going to get an even bigger lead. But it looks like Lewis is going to go ahead and he's going to bail out and not give Mentu a kill. Try and get in a rib boat here. Stay alive and get an extra ticket. Every ticket matters in the end of the game. This is going to keep another ticket in PG's favor. One more ticket. One end has to... One more ticket. One more ticket. Meanwhile, PG trying to contest one end's push here. Shaggy and Mustache are going to get picked, pushing up. Another guy along the wall here, but Bim is going to anchor right there and nail it. He clutched it. There's one more in front. Got to surround. They got a couple guys coming through the water. One end's got to be careful here. This is a tough spot to push. They're going to have to find some cover and possibly make a play, but PG pushing up super aggressive right now. Trying to get these wipes, but in the meantime, one end is on that back flag. Is it going to be enough? Anchor. Stork here. Trying to get an angle on this head glitch. Don't know if it's going to happen. Oh no, and his teammate goes down. Legion gets picked by Bim with an M4. Here come the Iglas. Chopper is down. This is the time to push, and here they go for it. Stork's going to go for a push right now. He's going to play aggressive. Got a man here. Can he get him? Yes, he does. He's going to get him with the AEK. Here you go. He's got two more up on the wall. Another guy to his right. Can he get him down? Doesn't know. Nope. He's going to get shot down by Blah from the left. There's just too many people. He's not going to be able to pick him. I don't know how you're going to pick someone with a G18 at that far, but you know what? More props to you if you do. Looks like PG is going to walk away with this one. 50 tickets. 49, possibly 46. One in with the late 2-cap. Can they stay alive for this long, though? I doubt it. They're going to have to not spawn in. 6 tickets, but this ticket bleed is going in. They're going to have to cap a flag. They're going to force PG to cap a flag here. If nobody spawns in, it could happen. But everybody's spawning in now. Got to press A to lose, and that's going to be it. That's going to do it. And now, man has no flags, and that ticket burn's not going to happen. 30-0. PG with the late round win. Good job to them. Good job to them. Well played, well played. I do believe that 1N has won 2 maps to 3, if I'm not mistaken. But I think we're going back to another server, if I am wrong. PG's gonna back out here. I think that is it. Waiting for confirmation. But I believe that's going to be it. I want to thank everybody for joining today. Appreciate it. I'm going to throw on some music, possibly get a little bit of food here, and then I'm probably going to join Santa in some PC Battlefield. 1N won that map by ticket count, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's 2-0. 2 maps to 0. PG? PG won that map. He won both sides. Okay, Medi has the confirmation. So the map count is 1-1. We're going to go to a third map here. Shows how much I'm paying attention. Sometimes just get mixed up, you know? I just wish it wouldn't be Team RU or Team US. It'd just be like, do custom team names. This is PG and then 1N. And you would know in the tickets. Instead of like, Russia, red, blue. 1-1, that's what I thought. The Dawnbreaker time, one of my favorite maps. I'm gonna put on some music here, and we're just gonna phase out, and we're gonna wait. I believe we go back to 1N server, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I'll wait for confirmation. But join my slideshow and the music. Continue.
the fire that we bent. Come with me and hold my hand.
Here we go into Dawnbreaker. The maps are tied 1-1, so this is gonna be the tiebreaker. This is a really good map. I love this map. It's one of the funnest maps to tank on, especially in a scrim. But you get spread so thin on this map, so you really got to maintain your presence on objectives, because if you get wiped, you're gonna lose a whole side of this map. I just absolutely love it. Such a great map to play. Looks like teams are off to an early cap on all of them, and looks like Men2 is suiciding out of the jet. He's gonna get locked, or something happened in that stealth jet, and now PG has air superiority. I don't know what this cam is, dude, but this is a fantastic camera. Gotta love the vehicle cameras today in the spectator mode. They have been on point with glitches. That's the only thing we can expect. The tow missile, he's going out with a tow missile, was so close. Looks like he's just, Rizzik is not even gonna, oh my goodness, LAVAD, Miss Rockstar is gonna get taken out. Bonfin taking a lot of fire here from Rizzik in the chopper. I think he's using tow missiles if I'm not mistaken, and Zuni's. Doesn't show us. Unfortunate, I wish it would. Big Busty Llama here. Looks like you could go with RPGs on this. I don't know if that's a really good idea, but PG's out to an early cap lead. They're going to go ahead and maintain their back cap right there. Wookie using the AA gun. Zuni's and 30s. Reactive armor. I like reactive armor on the LAVs now simply because it is kind of nice never to get mobility hit, but proxy scan on the AA gun has always been one of my favorites. Cool, meanwhile, there's a rogue quad bike behind him. Don't know if catches that, but it looks as though we're laying mines down. Got a guy to his left. He's not going to pay. He's carrying his pancakes out, seeing if anybody wants it, but nobody wanted that crap. Not taking IHOP pancakes today. Sorry, buddy. Hey, I ain't taking free handouts. Don't trust it. Even though IHOP's pancakes are fantastic. I love IHOP. I love pancakes. Speaking of pancakes, I'm going to go to Costco and buy myself a big bag of pancake bags. You know, maple syrup does have health benefits. If anybody doesn't know. Just read something on it yesterday. Maple syrup is fantastic. Does a lot of good things for you, apparently. And it looks like a quad bike's gonna go ahead and get stuck here. But it's not gonna be enough. And there goes an RPG out, getting a little bit of damage. Ghost does, but PG maintaining a good defensive stance on these objectives. One end is gonna be getting picked apart here by this chopper with no air help at all. We'll see what happens. Bane up here on top. Gonna try and parachute down here and go to E. Taking the stealthy way over. Parachute, late parachute. Great late parachute right there. Fantastic execution there, Mr. Paratrooper. Way to give 110%. Now he's on the back cap. Gonna cause a little bit of problems for one end right there with the back cap coming in, but in the process, they have a full squad here on Bravo, but they're gonna need to get some RPGs, SMAs out on that LAV if they're going to try and do something, but the chopper is hovering right there to help them out as well. Trying to get up top, Dark Right, trying to play this back cap right here. Hopefully he can get some shots here on tank, but don't know if that's going to happen. It's going to be pretty tough, relatively tough up there. The tank's working the top of that bridge. He's going to have height. He's going to be able to see down on top of Overwatch on C, so it's going to be really tough to do anything. Meanwhile, that tank is just going to get consistently pounded by the chopper. It's such a tough map when you have no chopper up, and here it goes. The tow missiles, yes, there are tow missiles and TVs on this chopper. He's not using heat seekers. He's choosing not to. They're hoping. Oh, TV out on. Oh, never mind. Maybe that is heat seekers. I'm not exactly sure. I can't tell because I'm not allowed to see anything. Here is the Zuni's coming in from the right. They're getting Iglas. Heat seekers coming in. ECM is out. Can they stay alive? Big Busty Llama and Miss Rockstar are having to deal with a lot of adversity right now. A lot of things are coming at him. Here come more heat seekers. 2 more heat seekers coming out on the chopper. He's got ECM though. Rizzik gonna stay alive and contest here. Gonna keep them back. TV's gonna come in and nail the chopper. Are they gonna switch and use it? Yes, they are. No, they're not. Did they get it this time? Yes, they did. Now they got the seat switching down. I still have not been able to master that. Well played. Good TV, but not enough to get that chopper down. They're going to stay alive and maintain their presence. They need that chopper when it needs air support right now. They are down by 170 tickets, and they're losing objectives fast. They have their back cap. They're going to have to pull something out of the woodwork here. Wookie better be careful. He's got to look for mines. Got thermal. Good choice. You should be pretty safe unless they get back cap with mines there. It's at least behind him. Sissy Chrissy holding it down for PG. Gonna get his man up, and they got a man in front here. See what's gonna happen. The spot is there. Squad's gonna come in. They're gonna have to get this pick early, but it's not gonna happen. Dark Right's gonna anchor it. He did clutch that, but he has another man in front. The 1v1 has begun. Is he gonna get it? 3 people spawning in. Ghoul's gonna go ahead and take out Dark Right, but it's not gonna be enough as there are more spawns coming in. The push is real. Ghost knows he's weak. Got a teammate help right here. Both squads are spawning in. Chrissy's got a man behind. The jump in the way is real. Can he get it? The G18, he does. Clutches it on Ghost, but he's got another 2 in front. It's not gonna be enough. Who is anchoring for PG over here? Gonna go back to this. Dark Right, nope, it looks like one end's gonna maintain it. Can I please go to the people, thank you. Oh, that's not gonna happen either. He's gonna have to... People are just dying too fast. Lex has got the flank. Is he gonna get him? Yes, he does. Bane's gonna go down. PG's gonna lose that one end. Coming back in with the triple cap, but it might be a little bit too late as 200 ticket deficit is a lot to come back from. Not in their favor right now. They're gonna need to hold these objectives, and they're gonna have to hold them for a while. Meanwhile, Chopper still alive and terrorizing one end. Almost having flashbacks for me during a TE5 versus EXP where I was getting bombarded by an attack chopper forever. The amount of TVs was so bloody annoying. It's just so hard to tank when you're constantly getting hit by TVs. So hard to tank. So hard to do something because the callouts, you're always marked, you're always taking damage, you're never at 100%. Just causes so many problems. But PG here maintaining control. It looks as though One Paradise is just going to be up in the jet here, trying to make a couple strafes, spotting the infantry. A little bit of Overwatch. I mean, Ghost anchoring for his team. They're going to gap. Nope. PG is going to swoop right in. Wookiee right here with the contest right at the last sliver. And there is the cap. They did get it. Squad mate spawns in. They're going to get it. Hopefully they can NG bomb this LAV. Possibly not. I don't know if going up from the top right here in front is a good idea. We'll see what happens. TV is out on the AA gun. That call, it has to come down. Here comes the NG bomb. Are they going to get it? The Smoz in the tank is pushing. Wookiee is out. He's going to repair and try and get out of there. Another shot coming out. It's going to mobility hit him right there, hopefully. And it did. It did mobility hit him. He's going to need help. The NG bomb is pushing, but see, Overwatch is hot. Can they get in there and do something about this AA gun? I don't think so. The chopper's going to come in and save Wookiee's butt right there, unless he is down. He is down, but the squad is still there. AA gun has been taken care of. One end is struggling to hold on to C Bridge. Can they do it? We don't know, but they are on the back cap right now. They're gonna get this cap here, trying to get their home flag back. But Rizik and Blah are gonna have a hell of a time picking up all of the one end players off that objective, and that's gonna pretty much seal the deal for one end. They're gonna get pushed off this flag. The NG bomb was good. It was a great team push, but that chopper just negated everything they just did. That is the Joker in the deck right there, and there you have it. And that would seal the deal against one end. PG is gonna go ahead and take a huge ticket lead right here, and the Jet Ram attempt to Jet Ram was real, but jumped out a little early. Almost executed, but you know, he could have had better form. Fui would not be proud. That was poorly executed J-Ram. However, he does get the pick on A-Bear with the MX4, but he's got a man behind. Teammates are helping him. Echo coming in to save Paradise right there. Great team play. And there you have it. PG with the win. 266 tickets to 0. Well played. And pretty obvious during that whole deal. There you have it. Wookiee 22-0. Blah and Rizik in the chopper. That is the X factor in this game right here, is that chopper staying alive just kept one end on their heels. It's so tough to deal with a chopper. It's so hard to deal with the chopper on that map. I would almost rather see no attack chopper and just stealth jets, or no stealth jets at all and just all ground on that map. Would Conquest Small would honestly probably make that map a little bit more balanced, you know. But hey, these are things we can improve on. Hopefully we can see a little bit of better map design, in my opinion, coming out with Battlefield 5. I would like to see it. It seems to me as though, yeah, that map's really cool with an attack chopper on Conquest Large, but Conquest Small, in a 12v12 situation, this is a 12v12 situation, just it doesn't seem completely balanced. It's the team that doesn't have the attack chopper up, I mean, you gotta, if you're gonna have their attack chopper, you gotta get rid of the armor, and if the armor's gonna be up, you gotta get rid of the attack chopper. So you gotta pick one or the other, you know. And it's just really tough. I honestly, it more or less might just be the fact that you gotta put more mines down. I mean, if you're gonna go with Iglas, you have to have something to take out the tanks. If you don't have that, you're not slowing that tank up consistently. You're not constantly making him look for mines, and you're not keeping him at bay. He's just got free roam. He's able to go to the objectives as he pleases. You gotta put some sort of pressure on him. You can't allow that much armor, that many vehicles to stay alive for that long. It shows that it puts that ticket count the reason why they lost by 266 tickets is because the vehicles were alive. Those vehicles stayed alive, able to slay, able to keep people off objectives, able to keep pressure on one end. One end could not get the picks they needed on infantry because they're constantly getting bombarded by vehicles. Well, hopefully we'll see here is we see a little bit of a change of strategy, a little bit of adjustment here coming from one end. And hopefully they come out really strong, which I imagine they will. They usually do. They come out, they bounce back really fast. They're a veteran team. They know what they're doing. They're probably going to make an adjustment here. I wouldn't be surprised to see them win this round, but that ticket margin is really what's going to possibly decide this map. I mean, that's a high ticket count right there to deal with. I mean, you're talking about literally 40 tickets, man. 40 tickets. You have 40 tickets to get 3 objectives and hold it. You got to get the picks you need. They got to come out here strong with an opening, and hopefully that's exactly what we have. Either way, it's so tough on this map when the A gun is up constantly, when that jet is constantly pestering your chopper, their attack chopper is able to stay alive the whole time, your tank can't move up. It's just all the adversity is against your armor, and having that much adversity is so tough to deal with, especially with the ground infantry players on both teams. If either team was in that situation, it would have happened the same way. It's not, literally, it's just about getting the pick when you need it, those timing pushes. PG was clicking on all cylinders that map and that round, and you got to hand it to them. You know, they got the picks they needed. They won the gun battles they needed. Their vehicles stayed alive. The chopper played smart. The jet stayed alive, and you got to hand it to them. They played that map extremely well, and that's why they won the way they did. You know, it just happened to be that one end was on the receiving end of a bad set of plays. You know, it just happens. You can't win every single match, and there you have it. You know. But you cannot slack against one end. This is a really competitive team. They're veterans. They know what they're doing. So PG needs to be on their A game again. Otherwise, they will get spanked. If you do not come out this map to seal the deal, if you do not come out this round, if PG does not, they're going to feel a lot of pressure coming out on their flags. You cannot take a team like one end lightly. I've seen it happen before, and it's happened with both teams. It happened with... One end came out and go flashback back to Golmud again. Like, you know, DMI coming into the comp scene, you know, they had not really well known, and they come in, they're playing against one of the top teams. One end came out super strong, and then if you don't hold it, DMI made a late comeback late in the game, got the flag caps they needed, they won gun battles, they got rid of the armor, they maintained control, and the ticket bleed stayed in their favor, and they were able to pull out a win with, like, I think 5 tickets. By 5 tickets. So, you know, it's not over till it's over. You need the picks you need early. You gotta get it done. So this opening round right here is gonna pretty much be what they need. We'll see what happens with the jets, but I believe this F-35 is gonna take this J-20 down, but the Heatseekers are gonna help out. Let's see if Big Busty Llama and Miss Rockstar can get some hits on these tanks early. Igla's coming out. ECM has been used. Wouldn't be surprised if we see the chopper push, but that AA gun might prove a little bit difficult. They're going to ECM back to the base, and here comes Wookie. Gonna hopefully play this high-sided Dawnbreaker right here. This is one of my favorite spots as the Chinese team to play, but I play it a little bit differently. There's a little cubby here to the left that I'm so surprised we have never seen. I still have yet to see someone work this alleyway right here. This, I mean, yeah, it's closed off, but it provides you so much cover against flanks on the left. Can't get up to this ledge over here to shoot you down on top. It's a good spot. But you know, everybody's got their strategies. Everybody works what they want to work. You got to play to your play style. It looks like the duel is real by Ghost here. He's trying to hold on for his team. He's got a man in front. Can he get the pick? No, he can't. Bim's going to pick up a two-piece on Dark Right and get the revive. And Wookie is in trouble. Legion pushing up, taking care of that AA gun, but he is seriously hurt right now. Seriously hurt, and he's going to get taken out by a small. Got rid of the AA gun, but I don't know if that's a really good trade considering that tank is still alive. It was a good push, but one in here looking at it. Early 3 cap against them. That ticket bleed is going to come in handy for PG. We'll see what happens. Ghost again getting pushed by Elko. Elko's going to go ahead and wipe him out right there. Maintain control. One in is losing their back flag. They cannot lose this flag. This is huge. They have to defend this, and they're losing A. They need to contest somewhere. They need to do something. Otherwise, this is going to turn into a really, really bad game. 2 quad bikes pushing up here from PG. Bales are going in. Going up to Overwatch. Can they get the picks they need? The spray is real. Legion Forever doesn't get anybody, but the suppression was there. Meanwhile, 4 guys contesting that back flag cap from PG. Bonfin coming in for the AA gun, making an appearance, and here comes, he is now a mobility hit, got an RPG to the front. That's a devastating hit. That's a 37 hit. One more RPG here, he will be disabled or dead. Hopefully his guys can push in there. Mentu does, gets the picky knees, but that tank's gonna pop out, and that's pretty much just gonna be it. AP's gonna get out. Maybe he's gonna have to back out of here. It's gonna be a tough play. You can't lose that AA gun, you're gonna need it. Meanwhile, PG keeping pressure on that C flag. Miss Rockstar and Big Busty Llama in a lot of trouble. Here comes the top-down attack from the Jet. It's going to come in right now from the backside of the objective. Can they get the spot? They're going to push him at the same time here. Gonna have to focus. Here comes the locks. Gonna go below radar. Heat Seekers are out. Jet Strafe is real, but it's only going to do about 40 damage. Got to be careful here. Gotta be careful. They have to keep that chopper alive, but it's not looking good for one end early on in this game. Getting 3 capped, and that hold is real. All PG has to do is play defense. There's not a whole lot of pressure done on him. Mentu's going to get picked underneath by the AA gun. The contest is going to get stopped. But there are a couple mines down here. Meanwhile, LC Echoes got Eagles out on the chopper, making sure that chopper stays off the objective. Smart plays here. Keep that chopper away. Keep it from doing damage. It's hard to get TVs around these buildings. Get the alleys and the angles they need to do damage to PG. It's just, PG is just pushing up together as a team right now, and you're just seeing it full force. When you push as a team and you have the angles, you have the support from infantry with the tanks stay alive. This AA gun pushing to A is a huge threat on that chopper. And here comes a TV in from Blah. Is he going to get the hit? No, he's not. The dodge is real. Busty Llama seeing that one coming, say, nope, not happening today. Gotta pay attention here, though. This chopper is going to push. They're going to have to force a fight. They need to win something. They need to win something. Big Busty Llama and Mixed Rockstar. We're going to have ourselves a chopper duel right here. Here it comes. See what happens. The shots are going out. Landing right now. Is he going to shoot someone out? No, he isn't. One N is going to win this chopper fight. The F-35 in there to help them. They're going to need to pull back in here. Hopefully they can get it, but the mines from PG are super strong. I don't know if One N's tankers are going to be able to push up as fast right now, but One N as well has their own mines. But coming up here to Skybridge, and Sissy Chrissy smacks Magnum in the mouth of the small. That is unfortunate. Magnum was gonna win that gunfight, but did not expect the anti-tank. The flank is real, and Sissy Chrissy with the Euro step taking on Legion Forever. Dark Right's gonna get wiped. They're gonna have to defend Bravo. And here comes the infantry from PG, putting a lot of pressure on Bravo objective right now. Overwatch is getting wiped by Paradise. Paradise gets a pick on Ghost ECM. He's gonna push up here. Wouldn't be surprised if we see One in. Possibly another push coming from Skybridge, but they got to maintain control here in the Bravo building. Elevator building is a key component to maintaining control of this objective. Stork is going to have to jump in here. We're getting a back cap, but I don't know if it's going to be, enough. I don't know if it's going to be enough. One N's still here, but Wookiee's back there putting a lot of pressure. Here comes the infantry. Can they get the picks they need? The lizard is real. Is he gonna get the 2-piece? No, he doesn't, but he does get the 2-piece and the wipe. And PG is gonna get that objective back, and this is gonna pretty much seal the deal for One N on this map. Running out of, he jammed his weapon, pressing the right trigger too fast. Bim's just gonna retreat, go back when he's got a man in front. Don't know if One N has this call out. The call out is there, and there it is. Stork is gonna get wiped unsuspectingly. Surround and the wipe has happened, and PG's pretty much just going to seal the deal here. But this tank pushing up. Late armor push by one end. Legion Forever's got to play extremely aggressive here. He's got to be careful. He's got a man in front. Can he get the pick he needs? He's got 2 more RPGs here. He's got to push up. He's going to get it. We're going to see an aggressive play here by the tank. See what happens. Oh no, a back hit. PG's tanker didn't see it coming. The NG bomb is real. AP's out. It's going to block 2 rounds, but it's not going to be enough. Unity Nightmare is going to get taken out, but it's not going to be enough because Wookiee is now back capping A. Great push by one end. They needed that earlier in the game right there. That, oh man, that's great NG bomb, great focus fire. Nothing you can do about that as a tank. A-Bear going for a small. Is he going to get it? No, he's not. But the chopper is going to shoot him. He's going to dodge back and forth. Can he stay alive? He is. Here comes the TVs. Doesn't block the AP. Oh no, and the chopper strafe is coming back in. Legion Forever is going to go down. He's still alive, barely. Can he keep this tank alive? He's trying to, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to go down. And an 8-1 Paradise tow missiles. Where's that tow missile on this HJ8 launcher? Where is that? The tow missile on this map? I don't know how much I know. And Rizik there, sitting in the chopper. It's going to be a relatively easy win for PG. Well played by PG. Really played this map exceedingly well. Kept the pressure on one end, and one end was constantly defending. Well played. It's a tough loss for one end to take right there. It seemed as though they were just on their heels the whole game. Well played by both sides. You know, you gotta hand it to PG. They played extremely well today. The team play was real. The call-outs, the help, everything was good. They were clicking on all cylinders on that last map. They really got it together and just stopped one end from that pressure. One end was putting so much pressure on them the first 2 maps, and PG made an adjustment, and that's what you want to see from teams, is making an adjustment. When you're down 1 map to 0, you got to make an adjustment to come back and win in these late games. You got to win the late maps, and they did a great job of that. You got to tip your hat to PG. They played extremely well. One end, again, still playing. They played well. It just happened that attack chopper and that jet were just too much for them to handle with their armor. They just didn't get the picks they needed. They didn't get the team shotting down. That late push by Legion is what we needed to see earlier in that game. They need those team shots on the tank like that. You can't have one person engaging a piece of armor. You got to team shot it. It's just, you're not going to kill a good tanker on anybody's team. You're not going to kill a tanker with one person. You have to push up as a team, and you know, it's great scrim from both sides, and I enjoyed that a lot. It's great to see these teams still going at it, and that is week 1 of ESB. This is league play. It's a ladder match, so I imagine we're going to be seeing a lot more of these in the future to come, and I look forward to shoutcasting it if I'm given that opportunity. Thank everybody for showing up today. I'm going to phase out with a little bit of music, and that's going to be that. And we're probably going to go to some PC Battlefield 4 here in a minute. If you guys want to stay tuned. If you don't, not a big deal. But I'm going to take a little bit of a break here and probably get a little bit of a snack, food, something like that, and we'll continue. Thank you for watching, guys.